Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been a little bit of a while, to be honest, since we've uploaded anything, so thanks for bearing with us. So I'm just at the Victoria Spoons, waiting for Charlotte to finish work. Tonight we're heading off to Gatwick. We're flying to Portugal first thing tomorrow morning, just the two of us. This is our Christmas present to one another, so it's been a really long time coming. It's only a couple of nights away. We're going to a Airbnb in Faro. So yeah, we'll see you there. So we've just arrived here in Portugal. We're in a place, I don't know, I can't even pronounce it. I think it's Aiõ. I could well be wrong. I mean, I kept saying Olhaõ, which I'm pretty sure is wrong. But anyway, we're here, just a little village outside of Faro. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'd quickly show you around. So there's no beach, is what I would say. It's like a little fishing harbour village type place. But you can get one of these boats behind me to the beach. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. But let me quickly show you around because we're so impressed with it so far. So yeah, apologies about the wind if it's a little bit noisy, but as I said, it's a little like fishing village. There's just tons of boats. We're right on the harbour here. We've got an Airbnb, but we can't check in just yet. We've got another hour or so, so we've just plotted up for a bit of lunch, which I think I'd have probably put the footage in of that anyway. But it was great. But just through here, this sort of red brick type building is the local market. But just outside, there's tons of little bars and restaurants. So we just plotted up on the first one here, just on the right hand side for a bit of lunch. So it's great. It's really nice. Plenty of drink on tap as well. They've even got an Algarve IPA, which is interesting. I've not tried that yet, but I'm sure I will before I leave. So as I said, yeah, we're going to try the beach tomorrow. There's a choice of two. You can go to Armona Island, which I think is in this sort of direction where I'm filming now, or you can go to Culture Island, which is basically to the right-hand side. And they run a ferry service, so the little shelter type building you can see there is the ferry terminal. And they run services every couple of hours. I think it's more frequent in the summer. But we're going to head over to Armona Island tomorrow for a day on the beach. And then I think the following day, we're just going to hang around here really and just explore this area a bit more. But it looks great so far. Really reminds me of like old school Spain in a strange way. Now I know if anyone who's from here, if they're watching this, that will probably be really offensive. But that's what it reminds me of. But we're really enjoying this so far. But we're just excited to see what our accommodation's like now. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's the 1st of October and it's like 26, 27. So it's glorious weather compared to back home. So yeah, just going to really soak up the sun, have a couple of beers and then make our way to the Airbnb. So just to give you an idea, this is the back of the market. So we're still exploring. We haven't really seen much of it yet. But there's plenty of like restaurants and stuff. I'll quickly cross over because I'm about to get run over. But you'll see the other side of the road. There's loads of like different bars and restaurants, and this goes as far as you can see. And then you come through here. And it's shutting up now, but this is the market. We'll come back here at some other point and probably pick some bits and pieces up to take home. But loads of different cheeses and stuff. So yeah, it's a shame. I should have come in here a little bit earlier, but it's shutting up for the day. But definitely come back in here later in the holiday. And then you walk through just to the left, and it brings you back out to where we were. So we haven't really got anything planned while we're out here. We're just going to sort of see how it goes. The one thing we do want to do is go to the beach tomorrow. But other than that, we're just going to play it by ear. We think we've got about half an hour now, so we can check into our Airbnb. So we'll show what that's like. And yeah, we'll see you there. So we've just checked into our B&B. And it's over a couple of levels. This is the ground, well, I say ground floor. We've had to walk up a set of steps to get here. But kitchen area there. And a rather nice seating area. I thought I'd do this now before we unpack, before it gets too messy. But it's a bit like an old townhouse, if you like. It's over like 3 levels. So I'll take you upstairs. Go up here. And this level is your bedroom. Nice bed area. I've not even seen the bathroom yet. Let's have a quick look. Is it all right? Yeah. Here's your bathroom. Not turn the light on. Where's the light? Here we go. Bathroom's a nice shower there. But this is the real selling point. You've got a little seating area. But then it goes up again. You've got a couple of lounges and a table. And this is your view. So as I said, I think we're going to go to the beach tomorrow, but I'm pretty keen to have a day up here, to be honest. Stock the fridge up with a few beers and put a bit of music on and sit up here for a few hours. This looks good to me. Typical Brits abroad. We've gone for a little curry for our first meal. Gone for samosas and chicken pakoras to start. We've got our mains. So we've got chicken tikka, garlic naan, and Charlotte's getting stuck into the lamb boona already with a mushroom rice. Morning everyone. So day 2. We was meant to be going to the beach today. I think I mentioned yesterday there's a little like ferry service they run to a place called Armona Island, which is the most popular beach here. But we woke up late. The ferry was due to leave at 8:30, but we overslept. It was about 8:10 by the time we eventually woke up. So I was like, oh, it's too much of a rush. So we've swapped our days around. So we're going to spend it up here on the terrace. And we're going to go out with some nice breakfast. And an evening meal tonight, but other than that we're just going to be relaxing up here. But the weather's great again. I mean it's 9:15 and it's already warm and there's not a cloud in the sky. So yeah, so no beach today, so apologies, won't be seeing that just yet. But if you hold fire, hopefully tomorrow we actually make the ferry. So I thought I'd just quickly show you how close our Airbnb is to the front here. I know I've said it already, but it's like the 2nd of October today. And the weather's just absolutely glorious. It's about 27, beautiful blue sky. We've not seen a cloud since we've been here. It's just really, really great. So the market is split in 2. So this side here is mostly like meats and fruit and vegetables, that kind of stuff. Whereas this side to the left is mostly fish. So you can honestly, the smell in there is, if you're not a fish fan, it's not for you. But this side, say the left is mostly fish. To the right is pretty much everything else. So like your fruits, your veg, all your sauces, all of that kind of stuff. Just straight ahead of you is a number of different bars, but one of them is called the Zona Cocktail Lounge. It's like there, just in the middle. We stopped there last night for a couple of cocktails after our dinner. But it was brilliant. It was so good, and it was only €9 a cocktail, which I don't think's bad at all. And it was presented really well, and it's just a really nice atmosphere in there. So I think we'll probably head back there tonight. The place just to the left with the red or burgundy Superboc umbrellas, we've used it a couple of times now. We sat there for probably best part of 3 hours yesterday as we couldn't check into our Airbnb, and we've gone back there for lunch again today. But it's such a nice little spot, and you think of the view you've got. So you're looking out to this, you're looking out to sea and the different islands and that. And I thought, oh, this is going to be really expensive, but it's not at all. It's not. It's sort of €3 a drink, and the food's not that bad. Like, we had some calamari. I think that was sort of €7 or whatever. So it's not that bad. But anyway, Charlotte's gone on ahead. She's gone and got herself an ice cream. So I'll just show you around. But we've really enjoyed this so far. We've already said that we'll probably look at coming back next year. Oh, look, she's got her ice cream now. But it just feels like really authentic Mediterranean, but then you've still got loads of restaurants and loads of bars and stuff. Come on in. I was just going to show how long it is back to our apartment. So when the cab driver dropped us off, he said this Italian place, the Peperoncini, if I've said that right, is your sort of your landmark to head up. So see if we can cross the road. Yep, looks good. So up here, and what we've found is there's so many like little nooks and crannies with different bars and shops and restaurants and stuff. And we went for a bit of a walk this morning, and there was just so many places. I mean, we've not seen half of it yet, but there's just loads to see and explore. So I'm still getting lost here. So I think we go to the left here, don't we, Charlotte? Mm-hmm. Left. Yeah, here we go. But you see what I mean? There's just like bars and restaurants tucked in every little corner. Are we right here? Yes. And it is quite oldie-woldy. Like, it does look a little bit run down in places, but it's really nice. It really is. I haven't been timing this, but we're literally a couple of minutes, I would imagine. So it's not this one, it's the next one. Next one.
I don't know if you said, but you can leave like the name of the...
Yes, I haven't said that, but definitely, yeah. So if anyone fancies booking this Airbnb, we can leave the name, and we are the first door here. What I would say is really it's steep. Like, if I can show you, it's a bit of a climb up to the roof terrace, and the steps are quite, I'll quickly show you. The steps are quite steep.
Open the door.
Yeah, I'm on the door. So it's a bit of a steep walk up, but that's it. I mean, that's 4 minutes, but I've been detouring a little bit. So it's not far at all. So yeah, if you do fancy booking this place, let us know, and I'll send you the link. So Charlotte's just getting ready for the night. We've had our afternoon on the balcony, and now we're going to head out for our meal. We've booked a restaurant that looks great. Can't remember the name, typical. But obviously I'll show you anyway. So I'm going to head out for a quick beer while Charlotte's getting ready, and then yeah, meal time tonight. So see you there. Morning everyone. So we had a really nice meal last night, and I'm pleased to say we're actually awake in time to catch the ferry today. So we've got about an hour or so before it leaves, so we're just having a quick coffee on the terrace and watching the sunrise. But look how beautiful this looks. Absolutely stunning. So I'm pleased to say we should be in time for the ferry. It's due in about 20 minutes or so. So this is at the end of the main strip. You've got this little dock area, and you can get a private taxi. I'll show you. You can get it. It's €30, or you can jump on the ferry, which we're going to do, and and that's €4.20 return. So the €30 is just one way. I'll quickly show you. You've got this bit here. So it shows you the different prices. So like Armona Island, which is where we're going, is 30 one way. But it's not too bad, you know, it's only 10 minutes or so. And that's where you buy your tickets from for the ferry, just there on the left. So we finally made it this time. Let's quickly show you where we're off to. That's Armona straight ahead. I only think it's about 10 minutes, so it shouldn't be too long. So the ferry's just about to return back to Aioré. So we're going to plot up here for the day, I think. Well, we haven't quite made our mind up yet. There's a ferry back at 12:30 or 3:30, so we're going to see how we go. We've got a good 3 hours or so. But this place looks really good. They've got like loads of little bars and restaurants just as you get off the ferry, like through here. And it's about a 20-minute walk to the main beach and nature park area. So we're going to give that a go, and I'll show you what that's like when we get there. So this is Armona Beach. We've been sat here for a couple of hours now. There's a few beds lined up, which I'll just quickly show you. These are €10 per bed per day. So we're only here for a couple of hours, so it's a little bit dear for us, but I can't be sitting on the sand, so we did pay it. And just through the back, there is a little beach bar, which opens at 10:30. So if you want to grab some lunch or whatever, that's there. It's about a 20-minute walk here from the ferry terminal, if you want to call it that. You walk for a little like a residential road, and then eventually you'll get to like a boardwalk on the sand, and that leads you here. It's a straight road, you can't really get lost, it's all signposted and stuff. But yeah, this is really nice, really nice. If we was here for longer, we'd probably spend longer here, but we're going to get the 12:30 ferry back just to make the most of Olhaõ before we head home tomorrow. But yeah, definitely recommend doing this. So we're back from Armona. Definitely recommend doing that. It's literally say 10 minutes on the ferry, and so I think it's €4 odd return for the trip. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Lovely little island, really unspoiled. And it's the one thing this place is missing really, is a beach. So for the sake of a 10-minute ferry ride, you've then got that. So yeah, definitely recommend that. We came back early-ish. I think we got the 12:30 ferry, I think it was in the end. And we stopped off for some lunch. We went to an Italian restaurant, but they specialised in like seafood pasta, and it was to die for. It was absolutely perfect, exactly what the doctor ordered. So we really enjoyed that. But tonight we're going back to the restaurant we went to last night. We enjoyed it that much, we thought, do you know what, we're probably not going to come back here for a while, so we're going to go back there tonight for our final meal. So we'll show you what that's like. I'm just going to go and get ready, I think, and head out for another quick beer again while Charlotte's getting ready. And then what we'll do, we'll give you our final verdict when we're back home. But honestly, this has just been absolutely amazing. We've only been here sort of 2.5 days, but it's just a really well needed break and relax. So yeah, it's been great. I'd love to come back one day. I'm hoping we can. Still feel that there's plenty we haven't seen. There's so many restaurants we haven't tried, so many bars we haven't tried. But it's a real good mix of authentic Mediterranean cuisine and still having a bit of choice, and still being able to get round really easy. It's just been absolutely perfect. So yeah, highly recommend this place if anyone's thinking of coming. If anyone's got any questions, obviously let us know, but we'll give you our final verdict when we're back home in England. But between now and then, we'll show you what you eat tonight, and yeah, we'll catch you when we're back. Take care. Hello everyone. So it's been quite the last pretty much 24 hours, dare I say it. So I think last time we left it, we said we was going out for a nice meal last night, but Charlotte wasn't feeling great, so we ended up just popping back to the square, we plotted up in a pub for a bit. I had a beer and a burger, which, to be fair, was really that's actually quite nice. We found all the food in Portugal just to be like that much better than what we expected. Something like whether we've been to like Spain in the past or the Canaries, we've just been really, really impressed by the food here. So that side of things has been absolutely great. But we have had a nightmare today, an absolute nightmare. So we got to Faro at 9 o'clock this morning. It's currently 20 to 5 in the evening, so can't work that out quickly, but we've been here ages. So we got on our plane, sat there for ages, pulled off the taxi, the stand, and all of a sudden the captain said, we're just testing some things, nothing to worry about. Then we moved along, pulled onto a different stand, and then it was, oh, actually, do you know what, there's a problem with one of the generators. We're going to call an engineer to fix it. Sit there for an hour, engineer comes, can't fix it. All of a sudden we're back onto a bus, back to the terminal, and our plane's now cancelled. So we've had to rebook. We're on an EasyJet flight, which leaves at 8 o'clock. So we'd have been in the airport for probably about, I think it's about, yeah, probably 11 hours all told. So not the ideal end to the holiday. But we've still had a blast. So touch wood, we get home in one piece tonight. But we have had a blast. We've said we'd love to come back. It's just had everything that we love about a holiday. It's been really like relaxing, great food, lovely views, great bars, and it's felt really like authentic Mediterranean. It's not been commercialised, if that makes sense. So we've had a great time. So it's taken the shine off a little bit. We've had a bit of a stressful day today. But we just really want to get home now. So anyway, thanks for watching. I've left Charlotte in the bar. She's having a drink just to calm down and relax. But we have got another holiday coming up very, very soon. So we're actually off to Butlins next week to celebrate Jude's birthday. So we've got something completely different coming up next week. So be prepared for that. We're going to show you that as well. And yeah, we'll see you soon. So thanks again for watching. Cheers. Take care.